Okay. Boy, the first thing I wanted to do today when I just woke up. Oh man, fishing. I was just like, bro, you know what I want to do? I want to fish in Trove. Totally. Hey, Miss Right. Ah, yes, nice. So the bot was messed up? That's weird. Oh, also, yes, thank you, Miss Red, as well. I'm sorry I didn't reply to the DM directly. Hey, Multi, hey, D-Boy, hey, Toku. As you guys know, we are multi-streaming, as always. Which fish do I need to go for? I need to get more licenses or whatever. That's right. Congrats on baby. Thank you, Multi. Appreciate it. I'm excited for that chapter in my life where the child. Hey, Mimo. Hey, Shielder. Apparently it didn't have enough permissions. Wait, like Twitch didn't? I mean, honestly, the notifications are still better than YouTube. But don't you guys love fishing? Where is... Oh, there it is. Ew! So I don't have any just generic anything fish. I got one for it. That's lame. Craft another one of those because we'll need that later. And then otherwise, oh ho ho ho, fishing time. No, the bot didn't have enough permissions on my Discord. Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you, Discord. Oh, it still doesn't work for you, Shielder? That sucks. Yeah, I don't know what it is then, man. Like, it's funny, any solution that I find about the invisible characters, there's like some people report it works and then other people still nope. Excuse me? Maybe because the map was open? That was weird. You sick? No, I just woke up. Literally just woke up, hopped on Trove because I was just like, I gotta fish. Because this is what I want to do. Is that a new costume? No, it's a mod. I'll explain in a minute about the invisible characters, Miss Red. We're talking about a different game though. I would assume you're busy with all the fishing, new channel prepping for the child. Yes. Yes and no. I mean, you know, how do you prep, right? Like now it's kind of just, since it's gonna be a March baby anyway. I think when it starts getting closer, that's when it's gonna start getting expensive because we'll start having to get like strollers and all that other junk. Plus I want to go through there's a class that my brother took that I want to take just to kind of understand the basics. Everything's like, there's so many tutorials on everything nowadays, so it's great. Oh, like preparing emotionally and stuff. No, I don't think so, because it hasn't really hit yet, you know? I don't think it's going to hit until it's further along. Because right now it's still like peanut baby, you know? It's 3 a.m. here. Oh, Jesus. Is permanent short still the best banner? Yeah, pretty much. What's the mod called? I think it's Samurai Shadow Hunter. I have a video in my latest mod highlight video talked about it. I gotta make another one of those videos. Right now I'm a little preoccupied just because we are I mentioned in our video or a stream or something a while back, but we were supposed to be going on a trip to America in a couple days. But because we had our trip to Cuba and because America is stupid, they denied Mariko. She can't go. So we swapped it, and now we're going to Mexico instead, which I think is going to be an overall better trip. But I was thinking last night, oh man, I don't have a bunch of videos stocked up. We're only going away for a week or whatever. Is this going to finally be the time that I'll not have videos ready? And then I thought, no, wait, I can just start working on the how to craft X class guides, because those are going to be super easy. Mexico again? No, we never went there. How close are you to 950 mastery? Let's find out. I mean, total mastery, 926, so not very close at all. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I think also, like, not to undermine what you're saying, Miss, right? I think a lot of it's got to do with, like, just because I'm talking about it publicly now, I've kind of already been, like, preparing, you know? Like, emotionally and just internally and stuff. Because this has been a very long process. Your opinion about the Minecraft movie trailer? Oh, dude, it's going to be great. It's going to be a 10 out of 10. I just want to see Jack Black in a shirt. No, it looks terrible. Looks like a mobile phone ad. Like, I think if Jack Black cameoed as Notch, I think that would have made a lot more sense instead of real people in Minecraft. Like, okay. Will you plan on getting 950 to grind back to top? No. I unsubscribed from the leaderboards a long time ago when they started making tedious things mandatory. I still remember it was, I was still pretty good on the mastery boards. It was when they added Gardening 2.0, they added all those gardening allies. And then there was nothing for a little while. We had a couple other updates. And then they randomly threw more gardening allies into the game. And I was just like, I'm not going back to gardening. No. Don't worry, that Minecraft movie is going to sell like crazy anyways. Like, look at the Sonic movies, man. Those movies aren't that great, but people are like, oh. And I just watched them because of Jim Carrey. Lord, I'm so congested. Sorry. I got woken up because my phone went off and it was the front door. New hat, which looks dope, dude. Like, look at this. Look at the detail on that. Turned out awesome. Really satisfied with it. That'll be the last thing that I ever order from Teespring, though, because I'm going to try and close that shop because I hate Teespring. Oddly enough, I got this hat. I ordered a shirt like a month ago, but thank you. Yeah, it's the new logo. Do you miss your old logo? No, I actually have a problem where I just keep making new logos. I just can't stick with one thing, you know? Like, I get bored and then I want to move on, which is probably not good for like a branding side of things, but whatever. I'll just slowly kill my channel because of my OCD. But yeah, to answer your question, Miss Brett, we were talking about, like, for the invisible enemies, Space Marine 2, which, if there's one thing I'd rather be doing than fishing in Trove right now, it's playing that goddamn game. It's so glorious. I gotta work on the review today, but I might just go right into streaming Space Marine 2 after this. It's such a nice grind, dude. I love it. Can't wait for winter, especially here in the desert. Do you get snow in the desert? Oh, and someone was asking earlier, I think, about my opinion on scripting in Trove, which obviously, no, bad. Apparently, as far as the terms of service is concerned, I think you can have 6 instances of the game opened on your computer, one person has to be playing, and then the others can end up like just being scripted or bots or whatever. Like apparently that's fine as far as their terms of service. That's why we keep seeing all those knights wandering around. Seed duping is going wild on PC right now. Seed? What seed? I mean, I know there's a new duping bug on console, but I didn't know that we had one on PC that was hitting hard. Also, Shielder, you should probably, rather than join me in Space Marine, you should probably refund it. You still can. I heard the game released the same day as Kato. What's Kato? I don't know about that one. I know Astrobot came out and everyone's praising it, but I don't know if I'm gonna play it. The dev talked about like they already talked about a PC port, so I'm probably just gonna wait for that. Astrobot's not like super on my list. I really enjoyed the free like Astro's Playroom or whatever, but I'm not paying $100 for that again. Kato is a little puzzle game. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I might actually check that out in the Never Heard of It series, honestly. That looks kind of fun. If it remains unpopular. So much seeds going around on PC, hence why Nitro and other resource prices are down. Oh, like people are going crazy with gardening stuff. Okay. That makes sense, because yeah, you can plant Nitro. I should have this one selected, I think. I remember seeing those 40K cinematics, wishing they made a modern game about it with modern graphics, and now they actually did. I know, like, the thing too with the Warhammer game is, like, I love the universe, but I don't know much about the lore. And what I appreciated about the story is it doesn't introduce you to anything, so I'm sure Warhammer fans are going crazy. I'm sitting here confused. Like, right at the end of the campaign, I won't spoil it, but there's this big plot reveal of, like, this character, and it's like, I don't know who this is. Like, they never explained it. Yeah, did you guys check out? I hope some of you at least checked out my last Never Heard of It video where I played, what is it called? Abyss? No, Atlas. That's what, I always mix it up. Because that game looks dope, dude. Like, Trove fans would like it, I think. I put up a YouTube short that probably got buried by all my Space Marine stuff. Do you know anyone who mains Pirate Captain? Yeah, Miss Rat does. Pirate Captain, good. Also, hello, Bulgaria. Hello from Canada. Yeah, have a good sleep, Toku. It's fine. Go to bed, gamer. Sorry, Toko. Listen to me. I've been trying. There's this app called Human Japanese, which I used years ago, and I think it's probably one of the best apps for actually learning Japanese. It taught me kind of the basics, but I haven't used it in years, so I've been going through like from the very beginning of it. And man, this guy sure does like to talk before he gets to the lessons. But I figure if I just slowly chip away at it, take my time with it, you know, maybe just do like 30 minutes to an hour a day. By the time we have our kid and the kid's like 4 or 5 years old, maybe I'll actually know Japanese. Because it would be very nice to be able to talk with Mariko's family when we visit them. Is the Trove music on? It probably isn't, is it? I should probably just put some background bangers on. Is tribe hard for new players? Tribe? Oh, a misspell for Trove. Autocorrect. No. Trove's pretty easy to get into, honestly. You're not gonna be at the end game, but yeah, I got a class guide on Power Captain. In the renewed 2024 series, the only classes I'm still missing is Chloromancer, which I'm gonna start recording today, later. Dino Tamer, Vanguard, Bard, Solarian. Oh, Lord. I think I could have kept sleeping. But when the phone rang and then I got the hat and then I started thinking of Space Marine, I was thinking of Trove and how I've been behind on my fishing. Somebody asked earlier, why fishing? It's to prep for the new update I've talked about before, but basically they have a new quest coming. It's just a small quest chain. It's not like anything crazy. That's basically going to end up requiring me to fish stuff on top of everything else. Dude, that means I'm gonna miss Luxian again, unfortunately, because I'll be gone. Is it possible to be in the top 100 leaderboard as a free-to-play player? Probably not now. Otherwise, it would take like, I don't know, over a year or something for sure. Like, you'd have to be absolutely no-lifing it, and frankly speaking, there's a lot of resources and stuff that would bottleneck you, just because a lot of it's time-gated, like gems and such. It's probably... It depends what leaderboard, because it's probably a lot easier to obtain it now, since a lot of the, the gear crafting and stuff, you can kind of just go crazy. But I think does the skill tree add PR? I don't think it does. So you might be able to make it onto the leaderboard, but still be like really weak. Do I really not have an anything fish? Oh, there's anything. Oh, that's still journey and expert. Dang it. Time to waste a bunch of my fishing lures because we're pretty close to getting that stupid fishing rod. That's the main goal that I'm doing. Like, I'm behind on my fishing is the reason why it's problematic. Also, I know, top of my hat. See, the thing is, all the hats that I order actually have green here, and there's nothing I can do about it. So what I usually do on all my other hats is I use a Sharpie, and I just scratch it out. Turn it black, but for this one, I don't care. Probably just leave it like this and just have people slowly comment on it every now and then. Oh, thanks, Miss Rhett. Yeah, once again, just in case lurkers are slowly showing up, we're multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. That's why sometimes I'll be responding to one person or another. The real question is, what do you guys think of the Minecraft movie? I think Warner Bros. Is just trying to cash in. I don't think, like, Moist Critical, he actually had a really good video on it where he was talking about how Minecraft movie looks like it's for babies, like toddlers, versus like the Mario movie, which was entertaining for both kids and adults, you know? Yeah, I'm using the right lures. Thank God. Where were you last stream? I know I left those last streams as members only. This one I'll end up making public, as I discussed in my other more recent video. But yeah, we're using like the super depth lures or whatever, which just automatically consumes lures. They should have animated it. The Minecraft movie, I know, like if it was fully animated, it would have made sense. But the fact that they're using full actors is just like, what? Such a weird choice. I'm trying to think about like, what's the marketing idea behind this? Because that doesn't sell action figures. And that's all Warner Bros. Cares about is merch and money. So I'm just trying to think, like, are they launching some new phone app? You know, the Minecraft World or something? I know that's not new, but I'm just saying, like, there's probably going to be something that's going to coexist at the same time. Because otherwise, like, my friends and I were joking last night, like, what are they going to do? Add Jack Black to Fortnite and call it, like, Blue Shirt Man? So strange. What are you trying to get from fishing? I need the stupid marks of the angler from doing these quests so that I can end up buying the depth fishing rod. Everybody else already has that rod. I didn't get into the fishing enough just because it's so boring. But I need the fishing rod because the new update that's coming is adding a quest line in the long shade that, you know, is mostly just kill a bunch of enemies and stuff, but eventually it tasks you with catching depth fish. I don't have that fishing rod, so. Hey, Ben. Yeah, I'm doing good, other than very groggy today for some reason. I think the quality of my sleep is not very good because Space Marine. Like every time, it's one of those games, man. Like that's how you know it's a good game is when I wake up and I could still sleep, but then I start thinking about it and it's like, well, I'm too excited. I want to play. But instead, we're stuck playing Trove. This is fun. If it makes you feel better, I'm suffering from the fish badges as well. No, the problem is I've already got the fish badges. That's why I don't want to fish anymore. Slept at 1, woke up at 7 in the night, and got college today. Can't sleep now. Ah, nice. Yeah, it's weird. Like sometimes I'll just be on this schedule where I only get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep, even though I should be getting my 8. But nothing can be done. It just makes me look like crap. Oh well. In a medium where I literally have a camera on my face. Oh. Alright, that's the journey one done. One of them anyway. Oh, let's go again. Again. Stop. Thank you. I just completed my 500 fishing badge. Oh, Lord. See, here's the thing. At least you're getting into the fishing now. Like, it's still ungodly boring, but at least you're getting, like, all sorts of benefits on top of the badge. For me, like, it was so frustrating that none of the fishing worked retroactively. Because it's like, now it's asking me to dedicate another 200 hours to this. Like, no. Crit hit important on Shadowhunter. Crit hit's important on every class. You get it to 100% on everybody. Unlike games like Warframe or whatever, where it's, what's the math term? Additive? Is that what it is? With Trove, when you have 100% crit hit, you deal 100% crits. It's not like a percentage value based on like a number. Yeah, brain hard, math not good. Is this game still worth starting free to play? I think so. My buddy actually forced my other friend to get back into Trove. I don't know if you guys remember back on Xbox, Captain Redbeard. He was like, I promoted him up in the Xbox Discord and in the Xbox clan, like in the Team Pixel or whatever we had the clan called on Xbox, I forget. because I think Team Pixel was taken. Either way, he was like one of the leaders there, and now more recently, he got like forced into starting Trove again on PC, and he's been enjoying it, and he's free to play. I still think like Trove is still one of my favorite games. Like beyond me playing it as my job, you know, like I still love this game. There's not many games, well, there's no other games that have kept me playing this long. The only other games that I can think of were like super old MMOs back in the day that was, you know, long before I did YouTube. Like there was a Nexon made MMO that I played to death. And then otherwise, like maybe a bunch of Xbox 360 games, which just eventually died because the console itself died. Otherwise, the closest next thing would be Corekeeper, Elden Ring, maybe Space Marine will be. I don't know. Oh yeah, I got considerable hours in Warframe too. I just eventually got bored with it. I don't know. I don't like the end game with Warframe. Not that I'm at the end game anymore because they keep adding stuff, but the mastery chase is just boring to me. Been playing Master Mode Terraria recently, using it as an opportunity to try Mage playthrough for once. Beat Skeletron today. Finally gained the fun magic weapons from the dungeon. Yeah, that's the one thing that I'll say about Terraria that low-key kind of sucks. So much stuff is locked behind Skeletron. And he's like really hard with the base items that you have at that point because nothing really has damage. And then as soon as you beat him, it's, oh, I'm strong now. Finally got gear crafted to 250. About looking at eternity farming block elements. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Oh, nice, Ben. You finished Elden Ring. Let's go. Now go to the DLC. I got a rare fish, guys. Now on Bloodborne. Oh, no. Bro, don't go backwards. I don't know if you guys have seen as well. I've been seeing a lot of tweets. I know I shouldn't talk about it. The emulator for the PS4 has had some huge strides recently. So people are saying like this is Bloodborne on PC, like it's coming. Because Sony sure as heck ain't doing it. There was some leaked, you know, it might be fake, but there was some leaked stuff on a German website for Bloodborne PS5. I'm still suspect that when they announce the PS5 Pro, they'll talk about Bloodborne on PS5. And on the base PS5, it'll run at 30 frames for no reason. I hate Sony. Because of your videos, I tried out Winecraft. It's really fun. Yeah, I gotta get back into recording Winecraft. I just haven't had any time, honestly. And I'm gonna be real. Now that I got to like the last area, not that I'm like end game by any means, but the island in the north still kind of sucks. Low key. But I do still want to play Winecraft. Like, genuinely, I want to get to the end. I just haven't had time. Have you tried Hero Siege? Yeah, Hero Siege is actually a really good game. I think the recent updates either made it a lot better or they made it worse. I don't remember. But Hero Siege is pretty good. I couldn't get like super into it, and as far as like an isometric adventure game like that, I'm just waiting on Path of Exile 2 at this point. Oops. They added some tough end game after the Whispers on the Walls quest. Yeah, when I say end game, I'm talking literally like I quit when Eidolons were in the game. And then I would return every time there was a new area to explore, but I just really mechanically didn't like how the Eidolons were designed, and then a lot of the other end game stuff was kind of similar-ish, you know? I did beat the giant scarab spider thing on Fortuna or whatever. And then there was that blood planet that was extremely underwhelming with the 2 worms. And yeah, haven't gone back since. Yeah, no, I know Mesret about Skeletron. Yep, I know. I often do like a mage build just because summoner kind of sucks in Terraria, or at least it used to. Apparently, friends have said, "Oh no, it's good now." One day I'll go back to Terraria again, but I'm waiting on. I think they got a new update coming like in a few months or something, so I'm kind of waiting on that. What was the hardest boss for you in Elden Ring? Base game Astel. He was the only boss that I came to, and I had to leave and come back later when I was stronger. I'm trying to think which other ones. That's kind of the main one that stood out to me. Redan, I couldn't beat because that was day one Redan. So my friend who had magic came in, because otherwise you couldn't beat it melee. If you did, you were a Giga Chad. Especially if you used great swords. For the DLC, probably I'm gonna say either Bale or the rot bug lady. I forget her name. Her, it was just learning mechanics. I mean, Bale as well, but Bale I had to like really change up my build. Yeah, because I was able to beat most of the Arrow ones pretty easily. Well, easily, as in like under 10 tries, but Have you seen the Minecraft trailer? Yep. I'm probably the only one who's like really excited about it because I consume anything with Jack Black. I mean, you know, I didn't watch Borderlands. I don't want to. You have to own Minecraft to play Minecraft. Yeah, it's also like you gotta keep in mind it's basically modded Minecraft. It's a modded server, which is what's so impressive about it. But you have to have Java version. Just in case you're on console. I agree with you on Warframe. I don't like the open world bosses, but in my opinion, they have really improved things since then in the new tile sets. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about Warframe. I don't know. I'm really it's very tough to bring me back to a game that I stopped playing. Like it was a fairly unpopular series on the channel, but Abiotic Factor, if you guys remember, which is basically Half-Life but a survival game. They had a huge update that added like the new area and an underwater zone and everything. And I really want to go back to it, but at the same time, like again, it's just so hard for me to return to a game. Especially one like that where it's like, I don't know, I guess after I've sat with it for a while, I think and reflect on like how much of a grind it was. Not in a negative sense. I really liked Abiotic Factor. I just think it would be it would go a long way if there was someone else to play it with. But that's okay. Got plenty of new stuff to play. I'm scared when I try Summoner because Empress of Light, that's gonna suck so much. Empress of Light is alright, but I don't know. Like the main issue that I have and keep complaining about with Summoner in Terraria is that the damage just isn't there for your minions. But I also think I'd have to check back on my last playthrough. I also think that I underestimated whips because I don't think they ever explained that whips actually buff your minions. So I might have been playing Summoner wrong the whole time. Wish you could sell fish on the marketplace. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, but unfortunately, no. Hey, random shooter. Been wanting to try Abiotic. Yeah, it's a great game. It's a little stiff, but I think that's on purpose because it's a survival game. I'd be down to play it, but probably like I have to have a clearer schedule. You know, because right now, I mean, I say clearer schedule. My schedule right now is just trying to balance Trove and then Space Marine, which is all consuming. Warframe's always better with friends. Yeah, that might be another reason why I never super got into it, because I was always playing it solo. I mean, I played it with friends, yes, but it's not like the best in terms of a co-op game, I guess. It'd be good if you're like in a call with the homies, though. Corekeeper worth it? Yes, 100%. Corekeeper's top-down Terraria. And I'm not just saying that in terms of its gameplay. I'm talking in terms of quality. Warframe is mid. I think Warframe is actually like, it starts out really, really slow. And then once you get to the mid game, that's where it really comes into its stride. But then as soon as it goes to the end game, at least for me anyways, when I was playing, it kind of petered out. I mean, it's a free game, so where it's got like the best kind of free, where the in-game currency is tradable and there's no nonsense. I only fought Empress of Light in normal. Oh yeah, it was a long time ago, and for some of the Paraprisma, you need to fight the enraged form. Oh right, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I know I got that on my last playthrough. I don't fully remember. Hey, Millionaire. How can I build my Dino Tamer? Well, what are you asking specifically? Otherwise, you would build it pretty much the same as any ranged DPS speedster. Speed's mostly where Dino Tamer shines, but I'm just waiting on Little Nightmares. Ben! Ain't nobody waiting on Little Nightmares 3 anymore, bro. It's all about pre-animal, or what is it? Reanimal? I think that's what it's called. You better have seen the trailer, otherwise I'm going to ban you. No, I'm still excited for Little Nightmares 3, but Reanimal, oh my god. In short, if you guys didn't check out my Gamescom summary and stuff, you know, Little Nightmares, one of my favorite franchises. Basically, the main team that made Little Nightmares 1 and 2, I didn't know they moved on. So Bandai is basically holding a new studio at gunpoint to make Little Nightmares 3, which I'm all for another Little Nightmares. But then the original studio, the banger Giga Chads, are making a new game called Reanimal. And I'll admit, like, seeing the trailers for Little Nightmares 3, it looks fun, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have the same vibe as the other games. It's not as dark and mysterious and weird. And then Reanimal immediately has that vibe. Like, it looks so dark and like twisted that I immediately fell in love with it. Best case scenario, we get 2 sets of Little Nightmares games. But honestly, I'm way more excited for Reanimal. I'm Boomer 47.2k. Can I get any of the new dragons through effigy? Like the new 3, you can get 1. The other 2, you gotta grind out of the new dungeons and stuff. Minimum stats for Dino Tamer and half for speed. Oh, huh? So for Dino Tamer, you basically would focus on obviously getting your crit hit, getting, you know, your magic damage, crit damage. Most of all, focusing on attack speed and movement speed on your gear would be the main thing I would focus on. Mid-tier stats is just going to be the same, you know, 80k magic, 800% crit damage, 50 to 60% crit hit kind of thing. Hey, Sleepster. Just started playing Trove 3 days ago. Found your YouTube channel. Currently leveling up. Nice. Hopefully it is helpful to you. Hey, TJ. I just watched the trailer. I know some of the previous mini bosses from the first game. In In Reanimal, you mean? Because, yeah, there's a lot of similarities, which I'm all for. Have you played Hollow Knight? I tried. I did. It's one of those games. I talked with my cousin about it because I'm going to admit Hollow Knight didn't click for me immediately. And my cousin kind of felt the same way. And then for whatever reason, he said like he couldn't get into it when he was playing it on his PC. But then when he played it on Nintendo Switch, he really got into it. One day I'll get into Hollow Knight. I know it's a good game, but I don't know. I don't like the art direction. The whole dark bugs thing. It just very minimal, very dark. And I'm also not the biggest fan of the gameplay. But again, I haven't dedicated enough time to it to say that. But I do have one Hollow Knight video. And then the series got canceled right away. Already have the one dragon, was hoping to get the other two. This update is so grindy. Yes. I think it's like this update is clearly padding content out while they work on the next updates. That's my takeaway. Hey Dustly, what can you get with fishing? Well, again, right now there's a new update coming to PC that's going to end up adding a quest track to, you know, a bunch of different quests to the Longshade, D15 highest difficulty. And at first it's going to be killing enemies and stuff, but eventually it's going to end up evolving into fishing. So that's what I'm trying to catch up on because I'm very far behind on my fishing and I need to get the depths fishing rod to prepare for that update. 2D platformers are like that. It's not really a PC thing. Yeah, I know, right? Because when I think to Mario Wonder, but it's weird because like even when I play console games, like I'm still just sitting here in the same spot. But for whatever reason with Hollow Knight, like I don't know. It's like mentally, it's like I just couldn't get into it playing it through Steam. But if I had it on Switch, maybe I would have just played it more. I don't know. I don't know. One day. Or maybe I'll get into Silk Song when that comes out in 10 years. Or what's that other one that looks like a banger? Crowsworn? Is that the one? Clearly inspired by Hollow Knight, but a little more Dark Souls to it, which I like. How much are fishing nets on PC? I don't know. I know, yeah, they're still very expensive. No one's duping them on PC, so. Good. I don't think I would buy them anyways. Well, maybe I would. It depends. Because I do hate fishing. But unfortunately, the quest that I'm stuck with right now is just the journeyman and expert, so. Yay. The thing that I did notice is if you end up getting, God, it hurts my eyes. If you end up getting the expert fishing pond, you can catch like, I think 4 fish out of it. So you can get 2 quests done like really, really quickly, which I think I've got another. Yeah, I do have another expert order. So I should try and find a big boy fishing pond. Have you played Wukong? Yep, I already did a video on it. YouTube just didn't tell anybody. Because YouTube is stupid. I'm not going to do a full series on it. Not really interested. What I played was kind of just felt like a weekly phase. And considering that the player numbers have dropped by like 80%, I think I was right. Space Marine, though. Don't sleep on that game. At the very least, you can check out like some of my other videos on it, either skipping through some of the streams or just checking my beginner's guide to all the classes. Because goddamn, that game hits so hard. It's just so good. It's just, it's been a long time since there was a game that I would just describe as video game. You know what I mean? That probably doesn't make any sense. Hey, Spooky. But I know I've been streaming Space Marine at like the goblin hours. Do you have any dragon souls? Dragon souls? I mean, I've got reptilian inside me, if that's what you're asking. Anyway, just heads up, what I'm looking for is a fishing pond that's only got like 2 or 3. Because those always have rares. Thanks, Water. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then Mariko wants, we want 3 total, so that's going to be a handful. The Child 1, the Child 2, the Child 3. Really wish this game was more popular. Trove? Yeah, it comes in spurts, right? Like, it depends on the updates. That's the thing, like, you know, whenever the videos kind of slow down for a little bit and people are like, huh, what's going on, bro? Is your channel dying, bro? And it's like, no, it's just, there's boring content for Trove, so nobody cares. Including me. Yeah, Spooky, I did actually have a video on Oh Dear. Long time ago. It's probably come... Wait. Are we talking about the same game? No, we're not. Okay. You're talking about that one. The PvP Among Us weird one. Yeah, I've kept that one on my radar just because it looks mindlessly funny. Hello, Rare Fish, where are you? Oh, this world's dead. Thank you. Ever play Bloodborne? I wanted to really badly because it comes with my PS Plus membership on PS5. But Bloodborne is horribly optimized for PS5. Like, it runs better on a PS4. So, no. I'll just wait for like a remake or something. Please give me Rare Fish Pond. Thank you. Maybe 13 will be enough. I don't know. Maybe there will be rare fish at least. Whatever. Yes, thank you guys. Yeah, so far we got March Baby coming. I'm excited for it. I think I'll be a good dad. The only thing I worry about is, I think the same things every parent probably worries about is, will I mess it up? No, I won't. My kids are going to be awesome, and they're going to be really funny. Like me. Appreciate that you still make videos on this game. Played it since released on Steam 2015. So nice to see you're still around. Thank you. Yes. I ain't no quitter, bro. That was like a fight, you know. I don't know what that means. How can I install mods on PC? I got videos on it. They're very dated, but it still applies as far as I know. Tmod is the file type. Trove Tools, I think, is the download. It's on Trovesaurus. Also, yes, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm a little bit nervous because trying to balance it with work, like, you know, since I'm technically an at-home father, right? Like, I'm gonna be dealing with the brunt of the child since I'm self-employed, which got me nervous at first just because trying to balance like YouTube and child. But I think what's just gonna happen is I'll just have baby like right here while I'm streaming, and then you'll just hear wah, wah, and I'll, you know, probably I'll just say it's part of the game, or my alarm went off or something. I'm 24 and I'm a father. Oh damn, dude, that's way too young for me. Yikes. I was too stupid in my 20s. But yeah, no, I'm fairly good when it comes to managing my own stress levels and knowing like there's no point stressing about like being a dad, because frankly speaking, it's like everyone stresses about it. Which means there's no point stressing about it, you know? Like I'm like dangerously chill. I think both my wife and I are. So that's why we're perfect for each other. But that's kind of the only thing that I like. I don't know if I worry about that per se, but because otherwise, like, you know, I was thinking like, well, what am I going to do for swearing? Because I swear like a sailor. And then it was, you know, I have all the notions of like how my parents brought me up, and, you know, because I'm such an old dinosaur, thinking about like, oh, you know, you don't swear in front of your kids. Like I remember I only started swearing, I think, basically we had this rule where anytime my parents would swear, we were allowed to say that word. And I think I was like maybe 16 or 17 or something. And then my parents like finally let loose an F-bomb, which up to that point they probably had like an anger or something. But then at this point, it just was like them talking normally. And then it was like, oh, thank God we can finally swear. I mean, obviously we still swore behind the scenes, but that I still remember like the time we started swearing in front of my parents. Now, that said, we're in 2024. I don't know if I care. Like, we were joking and saying baby's first word is going to be an F-bomb. Because I tone it down a lot for these videos. Just because YouTube forces me to. But no, I swear like a sailor, dude. Baby's gonna have swearing as a passive trait. Yeah, exactly. The main issue, like, I don't care about that so much. It's more so like the baby has to be at a conscious enough level to be able to explain to them, don't do this in front of other people. Any names for baby? Yeah, we're working on it. Right now, we just keep calling it Koopa. Are you 40k power? I can't get past like 15k. I'm 47k PR. Crystal gems, crystal ring, crystal gear, banner, ally, dragons, mastery. Those are kind of all the things that'll give you a lot. Mainly when they're a toddler, because they really start copying your words. So I can't swear in front of my nephew because he copies everyone. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I keep thinking. Like, I think baby is fine because sponge brain and not gonna know what's going on. Is Neon Ninja still worth it? Yes, I'm coming back to this game and it was my main character. Yes. Neon Ninja is still incredibly fast. The one thing that might have changed since you last played is don't underestimate the ultimate ability, because it actually does like a lot of damage now. That's how you kill bosses as Neon Ninja, is with the ult now. I love the idea, by the way. This is... No one probably even notices. I think it's funny that I'm trying to hide my really loud burp. I'm disgusting. But I'm excited for when the baby is a child. I think the part I'm the most nervous about is just baby management. Okay, fine, I'll look for a rare pond again. 12, maybe? Nah. Yeah, they announced that a while ago, Val, for Arcane Season 2 in November. They did just recently have the new trailer, which I'm just not gonna watch. Because I'm already gonna watch the show anyway. But yeah, they announced it was in November like a while back. Good that they actually had that trailer, though. I know that it blew up in popularity right after the Minecraft trailer, right? Hello, rare fish. Where art thou? Also, I don't know if you're free, Val, but don't worry. After I'm done with this, you know what we're doing. Killing Tyranids. Guys, the chocolate dragon. Whoa! He's underwater where he belongs. I wish these rare ponds weren't as rare. Or, you know, you could get like rare fish out of normal ponds more commonly, because, ugh. I think this is the worst part of like the fishing. Is it though? Worse than just standing still and pressing one key over and over and getting carpal tunnel? I don't know. That's kind of cool that the dungeon's in the side of the mountain. Yeah, I wonder if that Amazon series Secret Level, did that have a release date announcement, I wonder? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Google it. Oh crap, it's in December. Oh hell yeah, I didn't know it was actually this year. Let's go. For those that don't know, that's the series that's basically gonna be like a bunch of CG art episodes of basic video games. They're gonna have Armored Core, Warhammer. I did not know they are going to also have Ghost of Tsushima, so very excited to see what they do with that. Buff, there's a buff in this fishing skill tree that gives uncommon and rare fish more. Oh, okay, that's why it seems so... Yeah. Look up Secret Level, Ben. It's gonna be an Amazon Prime like series by the team that made Love, Death, and Robots, and each episode's gonna be a different game. They only had like a trailer that they showed off at Gamescom, and then it went by like so fast I didn't even notice. But then I saw like someone break down like each of the screenshots, and we got like a God of War episode, and the fact that they have Armored Core and Ghost of Tsushima, I'm already excited. And Warhammer is just, bro, I'll consume any media that is Warhammer, even though I don't know anything about the lore. I gotta start studying up on some lore videos. I gotta find a good channel that summarizes without clickbait. Because God, there's so much clickbait, I hate it. AMC, also smarter. Concord, yeah. Take that, Sony. The thing that sucks about Concord is all of the people in that studio getting laid off. It wasn't their fault that the game sucked. It was the execs that said, make this game. Okay, this doesn't seem good. Well, I'm gonna fire everybody so I can still get my paycheck. Like something I remember seeing someone say on Reddit was how like they should make like a rule and like a terms of service or a clause or a union rule or something where if a game flops, depending on the reason, like the exec should be held responsible. And then the game devs should get another chance to make the game they wanted to. I think that's the example of, like, genuinely with Space Marine 2, I'm not trying to oversell it or anything, but I get the feeling that studio just likes making good games. Because they also made Atlas Fallen, World War Z. World War Z was okay, but it had the Horde system that made its way into Space Marine, so it was worth it. But Atlas Fallen is a sleeper hit. Ever played FNAF? Yeah, I did like a one-off video. I'm gonna be real, those games are boring. It's just jump scares, it's just loud. They exploded in popularity because Mascot Killer. I don't know. Got popular with kids, I guess. But I remember I still remember when I made my video, or maybe it was a stream or something, of playing FNAF for like a Halloween special years ago. And I just remember, like, I was acting so hard like it was scary, but I was so bored. I'm not trying to like shatter your dreams if you like the game or whatever, you know, different opinions, who cares? You still play Withering Waves? Nah, I'm waiting on them to have updates. Withering Waves is still like better than Genshin in my opinion, it's just that there's no content. Also, Spooky, the problem with this, that skill tree ability you're talking about for uncommon fish and stuff, I gotta spend my marks of the angler on the fishing rod, so I don't get that upgrade. That's fun. Lieutenant, I like that name. I can't read it out, but is Trove paying you yet for keeping the game breathing? No. No. I still wish that they had a gift system and would give me packs that I could give away to you guys. Like, Trove desperately has always needed a mailing system. I've talked about it before, but that's kind of why I moved away from like giving away stuff, is just because like it always became like so tedious to, you know, confirm username, get someone to sign in and stuff. Imagine if it was just like, hey, you won a Gondo, what's your in-game name? Oh, it's this, and then I could just mail it. That'd be great. I guess I'll try. Oh, there's one right there. Let's go. Come on. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Ay. And it's 3, so that's actually going to work out perfectly. Because we'll get this. Hurry up. Bop. Oh, I don't have my lures equipped. Ah, this game is so fun. Oh, I'm out of... No, I'm not out of lures. Okay, good. Oh, man, I love this game so much. Please, someone make a mod that warns you when you're out of lures. Like, God, I hate fishing. Maybe we can cheese this. Hold up. Because if I do this, it'll give me that stupid thing. And then, where's the expert order? Okay, cool. And then if I use the net... Oh, it only gave me 1. Damn it. Also, I realize it's reset, so... All right, well, I'll grind up those fishes off camera, and we'll do my dailies and actually do like a proper grind stream next time, I think, before I go on my trip. Because honestly, I'm getting sick and tired of these fishing streams. I mean, you know, it's fun having you guys to interact with and stuff, but I feel bad because it's like, look at this, like, such a waste of time. Let's see how much we're missing. Hey, Magic. I think if they fix the engine the game runs on, make some of the weeklies every 3-day reset would be better. Yeah, I mean, totally. But unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. Oh, we're so close, dude. If I would have had the lures equipped, that's so frustrating. Like, we would have made it. We would have been fine. Okay, we'll push it a little more today just so that we can get this done and out of the way, because then we never have to fish again. We got to do it. I was going to wrap up. Sorry, clickbait. We're still going. We're almost done. I can see the end. Thank God. Oh, this was just for the fishing rod, by the way. Like, I don't even know how much actual, like, fish resources, Mark of the Angler, you need, like, for the total amount of upgrades and stuff. It's probably like 10,000 or something ridiculous. Sorry, 10,000 is actually too low for Trove. The fishing rod alone is 5K. I just said a number. Please. Just give me that rare fish pond, baby. Oh my God, come on. That other one was so lucky too. Like, that's so infuriating. We were so close. How many hours does it take to get every fishing badge? If I remember correctly, my calculations from years ago, I think it was like 200 hours or something, but you got to keep in mind that's 200 hours of fishing. And that was based on old fishing logic. So it might actually be worse now. I think it's actually technically better because as you end up progressing through the fishing skill tree, obtaining fish gets faster and faster. And that didn't happen back in the day. Back in the day, we would have events that would give you like double fishing speed. And then I think sometimes it would stack and you could catch a fish in every like 10 seconds or something like that. I don't know how much it's changed, but thinking about getting Warhammer? Bro, check out my videos. I've got 30 hours in the game already. It's phenomenal. You can always try it and then refund it if you don't like it, but it might look clunky. It's not. Believe me, it feels fantastic to play it. It's so cathartic, just kicking ass. That game's going very high on my Game of the Year list, and I had no expectations going into it. Yeah, it feels very Gears of War. It's like a Gears of War, but in 2024 with much better mechanics for the combat. And no cover-based system, so it's not boring. Don't get me wrong, I loved Gears back in the day, but nowadays, nah. But yeah, I think lots of people might sleep on that Warhammer game, but it's phenomenal. It really is. Where rare fish, bro? All right, Ben. Later, homie. Much love. Please give me the rare pond so that I can stop this. Yeah, for me with Gears of War, there was this one game that I'm sure nobody played, Gears of War Judgment. That was the last time I played Gears. And it was wildly unpopular. I think there was like maybe 500 people online, but it was a PvP game mode. And it was peak. Because you would have one team that would play as the the Gears characters, and then the other team, which would play as like the aliens, like the creatures, and based on kills and completing objectives and stuff, you would earn points that you could then cash in to become like other creatures. And it was really, really cool and just really fleshed out. Like the progression system was really nice. And it was fun no matter which team you were on. Because people could cash in and they'd be like, oh, now they're a boss, and it's like fully animated and controlled and everything. It was just, oh man, it was such a good game. But it was pretty much dead on arrival. Hey, Valentina. You're coming in at the perfect time. We're almost done. I just need to get one more expert fish, and then I'll be able to get the stupid fishing line. Oh, nice, Zerks. Sub since 2018. Let's get it. If you feel old, how do you think that makes me feel? Not old at all, actually. Humbled, I guess. I don't know. Give me the fish! Bro, I want to be done. This is it. No, I know. I feel the same way. Life's just getting started. I joke about it. I don't actually feel old or anything. Okay, do we have any other like rare fish to obtain? We do, but in plasma and lava. Damn. Well, I'll still get these fish. Maybe it'll give uncommon. I still think, even with this YouTube channel, it's going to be one of those things where it's going to peak when I'm 40. Hightail will finally come out. No uncommons. I already grabbed my daily quest. Otherwise, if I had another expert lure, this would have been perfect. We're getting GTA 6 before Hightail. I know, the meme is real. This is so sad. It's true. Bruce! I'm just getting these expert fish because why not? They're here. And the net. Oh my lord, what a relief. Did I hope I calculated it right. Because we had 4,770, right? So we should finally be done. Which, not bad. It only took like... It didn't take very long. Okay, we can finally get back to normal grinding, guys. Fishing done. Oh, do they have a PlayStation showcase coming? Yeah, usually they have one of those and a Nintendo Direct in September. So if they announce the PlayStation showcase, I'm down to watch that. It depends though, actually. I might be away because I'm going on my trip really soon. God, what a relief. God, I hate fishing so much. All right, let's see. PlayStation State of Play. No State of Play. Is it not a State of Play? Oh, there it is, September 14th. Oh no, I'm gonna be gone on my trip. I won't be able to react to it until I get back. Well, that's okay. They're just gonna announce the PS5 Pro and Bloodborne remake and actually have a good showcase. Oh well, I'll watch it when I get back. Or maybe I'll watch it on my trip, who knows. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. The whole reason we did all of this was so that I could get this stupid fishing rod, because there's a new quest coming with the new update that required me to have this stupid fishing rod. Yeah, I'll throw the fishing rod in the water. Why not? Where is it? This one? Wow, that's